It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. It's Game 7, everything on the line. And Chris, as a player, this is the spot you dream of.
I guarantee you, as kids, they've made up this scenario. Game 7 of the World Series, bases loaded, and all that pressure there. Well, here's the reality tonight. The key, act like you're in the backyard all over again. See if you can come through with something big.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. What do we have on him?
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And now the DH, Julio Rodriguez. That catches the zone for a strike. So this is it. Game 7 is off and running. And that's in the dirt.
Boog, I don't think anyone was shocked when Yamamoto signed with Los Angeles. He joins a long list of pitchers who signed with the Dodgers out of Japan, following in the footsteps of Hideo Nomo, Hiroki Kuroda, and Kenta Maeda.
Fought off foul. To the right side, Morgan. The throw to first. Rodriguez out of the play. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That misses. Ball 1. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. And that one is lifted in the air. Aaron moves towards it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. And that is that. Nobody left for Seattle. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in L.A., and starting this one, Randy Johnson.
He's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Bottom of the first, and now the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. Johnson, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And now the count is even. And that's outside. Ripped, but it curls foul. Got him swinging. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
0-2 now. And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hank Aaron. Swinging a foul straight back. Man at first, one away. And that is out of play. That missed by a lot. It's 2-2. Outside with a breaking ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, base hit. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So two in scoring position with one out. Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. And he deals. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big two-out at bat coming up now.
Cal Ripken Jr. The next to hit takes outside. Two outs, two in scoring position. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Haniger on the move, heading back. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. As 2 runs score in the play.
These are the best kind of automatic doubles for an offense. Everyone scores on the play, and they still have a runner in scoring position. And they pitched to him with the base open at first, maybe regretting that a bit, but there's nothing they can do about it now.
So runner at second, 2 down. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a foul ball. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Ripken stands at second with 2 gone. The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners nothing. It's the last game of the season, Game 7 of the World Series. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Singing in Game 7, you're talking about the heart of the order, the big-time players. This is one of the guys that they need to come through with a big performance.
Yeah, and when you come into this situation, there's some pressure there. His teammates are looking to hit.
That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next for Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
I'm so glad Yamamoto made the move to Major League Baseball. He's one of the most decorated pitchers to come out of Japan and finished his Nippon professional baseball career in style.
Smoked into left, base hit. Throw quickly into third. They're at the corners now to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now it's Josh Naylor in the dirt. Runners stay put. That's ball 1.
Facing elimination and pitching in Game 6 of the Japan Series, Yamamoto pitched a complete game with 14 strikeouts and broke the series strikeout record held by Yu Darvish. What a way to go out. If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the second. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. And ball 1. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Mariners 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here is Freddie Freeman. He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1.
One wonderful thing about the postseason, you never know who's going to be the hero. It could be the superstar, but often it's a far more unlikely player.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Suarez on the move, brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Ramirez has to step out of the way for ball 1. You know, one unlikely postseason hero I saw up close, Alex Gonzalez of the Marlins in the 2003 World. And look out, that one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Joe Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Ramirez over at second, 1 down. Tap foul at the plate. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Quick work on the 3-pitch strikeout right there. Started him with the slider in the zone to jump ahead, then sped him up with the fastball for strike 2. And at that point, you can go a lot of different directions. He put him in the rocking chair by going back to the slider, this time out of the zone, and got in the chase for the punch-out.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Runner at second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So the Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. Yamamoto back to work. Haniger, a former All-Star, in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Next offering misses down and away. And that one fouled off. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And one gone.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is fouled back. Late on that fastball.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Throw not in time, and he's safe. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out, and could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off. So the lineup flips over, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Grounded out his first time up. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. There's a strike. And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players, but with his speed, this guy out there in the base paths, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check on the runner. Rodriguez back easily.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
First offering, and it just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there in the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Check swing, called strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Checks over to first, back safely. Tying run is at first. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Swings through that. And that one lifted in the air center field. Aaron gets under it, and that'll do it. Mariners leave one. They're down 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. The batter now will be Will Smith. Outside. And that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. On the ground to short, Crawford. Zips it across. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Number 44.
Now it's the power speed combo. Hank Aaron singled and scored his first time. Swing at a high fly ball right field. Haniger sizes this one up, puts it away for the out.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe.
Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, you know this guy wants to pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall, but you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
The 0-2. That's down and in.
One ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they still lead it 2-1. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. Stepping in the long ball threat, Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Mariners doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
That one misses. Ball 3.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Caught him looking for the K. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Just missed.
One ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. The 1-1 is cut on and missed to the pitch upstairs. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And now for Seattle, Ken Griffey Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and he just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Chobby and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Cal Ripken Jr. And takes low for ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
In there. And so now 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Canzone snags it. 1 down.
The batter, number 15. Designated hitter.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one almost hit him. Drilled out towards left center field. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
The first baseman, number 9, Freddie.
2 down, base is empty.
Freeman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. He popped out his first time. That's down and in. A slider missed. That misses the zone. And that's ball 2. And another ball. Jose Ramirez. waiting to bat for the Dodgers. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a ground ball. Loud. Fires over to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Dodgers 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, these Mariners need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. Yeah, that skips into dirt. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Lau at the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Yamamoto ready to fire now. That's in there. And it's 0-2. And that's in the dirt. The Dodgers leading by a run here in Game 7 of the World Series. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. The Dodgers up by a run. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ball 1 there. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. And they take care of Haniger for the out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. And our score remains 2-1. It's the last game of the season. Game 7 of the World Series. Here's Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And there's one down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
Joe Morgan steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air, center field. Junior settles under it. They got it for out number 2.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Ohtani at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Swings and chases a low one there.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That one outside. Now 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And the batter now, Dominic Canzone. Yamamoto back to work. Just missed. That's in there, and a count 1-1.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped on a line, and there's one down.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And next is the designated hitter, Julio Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rodriguez goes 6 feet 3 inches, 230 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Out towards left center. Aaron moves towards it. And it's caught for the out. J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. 0 for 2 in this one. And a swing and a miss there. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That misses. 1-2 to count. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back. It has the distance, gone. His second home run of the series, and this game is tied. It's 2-2.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So digging in, Cal Raleigh. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball one. Check swing, and that's a ball. Yamamoto. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang, play to end. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the sixth, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
Comebacker into the mound. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
The center fielder, number 44.
And next for L.A., Hank Aaron. 1 for 2. Fouled off. He was late. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Hit hard, base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Didn't get cheated on that swing and squared it up perfectly. Came off the bat at 111, and when that's the case, the odds are very much in your favor as a hitter. And now, let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
One gone, runner at first. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. Johnson keeping him close. Just missed. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. There's a ball. Throw to second. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And it's second. And fouled off. Got him! And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Cal Ripken Jr., the next to hit. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. On the outside corner, that's strike one.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
2 outs. Splits the plate, and the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
High fly ball out towards left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the seventh in Game 7. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Just missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
In there at the knees, and it's 2-1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Aaron moving back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track.
The center fielder, number 24, Ken Griffey Jr.
Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Yoshinobu Yamamoto out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Here's a new
Dodgers,
pitcher from the pen,
number 31,
Tyler Glasnow.
Tyler Glasnow.
And ball one.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
And there's a foul ball. Glasnow ready and deals. Right through there for a strike. All tied up here in the late stages of Game 7. In the air left field. And that will fall.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Glasnow picks to first, and he dives back in safely.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Here's Josh Naylor. And that one fouled off.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, he's safe.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. You know, having a good lead is so key when you're stealing bases, even if you've got great speed. But if you don't have great speed but can get an extended lead and a good jump, you can steal bases on a catcher who can really throw it. That's a nice job right there.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. To third, Ramirez whips it across, and 2 away now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Brandon Lau getting ready to hit. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that drops in for a strike. Now one missed. Swing and a miss. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. 7th inning stretch time. We are tied 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outside.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Breaking ball in there for a strike. And strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
The first baseman, number 9, Freddie.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one blasted deep to right. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And misses inside. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. There's a strike. And ball 4 to a board. First and second, one out. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Morgan.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Very big at bat coming up as Shohei Ohtani steps into the box. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he could turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And a breaking ball misses outside. Next pitch, not close, up high.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Deep breath, he's ready, and he fires. And that's way high. 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing at it.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Two on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left side. Canzone should have this one. Drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains 2-2. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the right fielder. The pitcher on here, Roki Sasaki. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that one clips the corner. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
And up next for Seattle, Dominic Canzone. And that skips into dirt. Hit in the air, center field. Aaron gets under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. In the air to left down the line. Root settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that.
Now
Gabe Spire will take over here.
Gabe Spire.
Will Smith to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings over the top there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
A little bit low. Now 1-2.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Hank Aaron steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Colin Snyder, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Santos warming up as well. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's 2 away.
The left field, number 3, Babe.
Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Suarez. And that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Back here in L.A., we go to the 9th, and now J.P. Crawford. Sasaki back to work. There's the strike. The shortstop takes the ball. Falling behind 2-1. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Cal Raleigh digs in now. This guy with light tower power. Line drive, caught.
Great diving catch on the line drive, and the ground does not cause a fumble. Great athleticism on that play right there.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. 1 for 3. That one is downstairs. 1-0. With the go-ahead run at first here in the late stages of Game 7. Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Right through there, got it. 2 away. And stepping in for the Mariners, Ken Griffey Jr., known for his late inning heroics.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ruth going after it. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Seattle. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Gregory Santos.
Number 48, Gregory Santos.
Now it's the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. That's the 3rd. Rolls across the diamond, and the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Ripped to 3rd and caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched. An absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That's off the mark. Ball 1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first, and that means we're going to extras in the World Series. All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Tommy Edman into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. Hit hard on the ground to short. Gal gets it over to first. 1 away in the top half of the 10th. And now for Seattle, Brandon Lau. That one's upstairs, ball one. Late swing, foul to the left.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just off the outside edge. And that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. You're in Game 7 of the World Series. That's through there for a strike. That one misses, and a count 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Fastball right back to the mound. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the bottom of inning number 10. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. On to the bottom of the 10th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jose Ramirez. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. On the ground at first. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Here's the second baseman, Joe Morgan. 0 for 3 in this one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a lower fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a foul out of play. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's a guy who does it all. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
1 down. Winning run on at first. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
One away. The winning run at second. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to happen with 2 strikes.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Out on the drop, 3rd strike, 2 gone. Nice job behind the plate there. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Will Smith will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. On the ground. Toss to Naylor, and we're headed to the 11th. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now, that just misses, and that is ball 1. That one pulled foul. Late with the swing there.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
And that's down and away. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swings and misses, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
So now the DH spot, Julio Rodriguez. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1. And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the late stages of Game 7. Next offering is in for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. Rodriguez out of the play.
Now batting, the shortstop,
J.P. Crawford now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. There's a swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And there's a base hit to left. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
And that one is inside. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. That's in there, and the count is 1-1. And the sweeper is off the plate. Close, but called a ball. And now 3 balls and a strike. Eugenio Suarez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here.
Great great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Colin Snyder. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. Leading off, Hank Aaron. Late swing fouled off. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Well, this is such a tough offense. That pitcher needs those pitches called for strikes. You don't want to give these hitters any more advantage. They're already bruisers.
And he takes a strike. And he chases that one. And one out now.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had it fooled.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone! A World Series winner! A solo shot. And the Dodgers are World Series champions.
Wow, wow, wow. What a moment. It'll go down as one of the greatest ever in baseball history. World Series walk-off. What else could you hope for? Such a special series and a heroic moment to end it.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Sciambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.